Stream it.
I have no idea where this is streaming to.
Where's well streaming to?
Exactly.
Oh, the stream you have now? I don't know. I didn't get any notification. Well, I don't like that card. He's awfully powerful. I'm going to have to do something about that. Stun you. That would do her. Let's see. Twitch. Show. Nope, you're not on Twitch. They draw 2 cards. I know what else guys. Draw some cards. I don't remember your. Let's go to YouTube. No, on YouTube. Oh, there you are. I lied. Okay, now I can hear my ugly ass.
Your ugly ass makes noise.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Wait,
Especially when I've had too much beer and beans, huh?
Mike's streaming?
Yeah, he's on YouTube.
What?
There you go. Well, this is the link I found him under.
Maybe cat, get away from water. Oh, you give me a link? It's nice of you.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy, so I keep being told.
Why are you making us food?
He's making a utensil tray for 7 inches, but we all found out he only has 3, so I don't know.
You funny guy.
Oh, you're making it like exact for your thing?
Yeah,
but you don't have enough room in your thing can't print that big.
Right, so I'm gonna have to like print it in like sections, and then
you're gonna have like some interlocking going on.
Right.
Hell yeah. Parents paid good money for that stuff. Put you to college.
Just make out of wood.
I don't want to. Shut up.
Actually, why don't you do that? Why don't you make the base out of wood and then make those little nubbins have those the hex piece, the hex things. I don't know how you drill that out.
I think you could just make it be circles.
That works too, and then glue it in.
But I was actually just gonna make this out of wood and then just put dowels in like certain places, and that would have done everything. But I thought this was going to be more fun.
The hard part's gonna be lining them up. I need to go.
This dude's getting pissed off. I'm stunning all of his shit keeps coming out. What the hell does that do? A reduce cost? Damn it. What? The dick.
I can't do that. Get rid of this one. So here's your thing, JZ. Are you still here?
Yep.
I'm going to save this as drawer. Divider. That's the high spell divider. Drawer. Bucket.
It's nice for a drawer. YouTube's so delayed I can't even tell what you're typing. Yeah, it's not even there. Yeah.
Come on, asshole, go.
So you're not sure. I don't see what you're trying to show me yet, but in that picture you sent me, aren't those little pieces going to be too narrow and like chip off? I guess the plastic's pretty strong.
Can you see it yet?
No. You're literally just clicking it. Nope. Nope. You moused over to it, and is it loading? Oh, it's loading now. Clicked it. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, but aren't those little pieces gonna be too small?
No.
Hmm.
So what's cool is like, so when I made it originally, I made these like inside dimensions to or the exact same. So I remade it so that you can see through it. So it's like a
Is it like slightly smaller or something?
yeah, that might still be an issue. But regardless, it needs to get longer.
Oh my lord, this dude's got some heavy hitters. 7-11, 8-8, 2, you know.
So this isn't quite the right width because there's there's a spacer in it.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's like a space between the two. So this is like 4 inches wide. But it's gonna be like 4 inches and change. Actually, I don't think this even can get to 4 inches.
I have a request.
What?
What if I don't want this to be red?
You have to spend like $20.
That's fine. Can you send me like an Amazon link of stuff? Like an Amazon that sell platform.
No, that's where I got it from. That's where I got it from.
I wonder though, is this kind of I mean, it should work, right?
Yeah, the things lock together really well. What color do you want it?
Black.
Pink.
Pink would be cool, but it would totally clash with my everything else.
I just get whatever the hell is on there.
The pack of 1, pack of 2, man, you save a lot of money.
Do you though?
$2, $2.50.
Hold on though. I don't. So
$4. Huh?
There are some that are like are better packaged. Like the one I have is spooled like very like rigid, like very accurately, and not just like wrapped on there.
I don't know if this thing's got 1,000 reviews.
If I could just get that one.
Add to cart. Anything else you want?
Nope.
Sure. Lots of cool stuff in your on Amazon.
Well, now that you're getting black, I have to reprint a bunch of shit. So now we have to wait. That sucks.
I don't see pink though.
Oh, there's absolutely pink. I think you should get pink. Then it's only yours. It's PLA. Hot pink 3D print filament.
This stuff will work with your machine.
PLA is just the generic.
I mean the spool or
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Oh shit! I didn't see that other dude. Fuck, I'm dead.
Yeah, there's pink. What's the name of the AutoCAD? The webpage that you buy stuff?
Amazon.
3D? No. Thingiverse. Got it.
Oh, you actually got to pay for that stuff?
No,
Oh, I thought it was free.
it is.
Isn't there another one? I don't think it's as popular, but I thought there was another one out there too.
I think so.
That's a lot of pink to buy, and I mean, no one's gonna.
We can print a giant penis for Brian.
Boobies.
That would be pretty funny.
We'd have to do that at home, though.
Yeah.
So,
Excuse me.
how much space do you think is in between the... I'm going to say 1/4 of an inch, so I have to make this 1/8 of an inch bigger. So 1/8 of an inch in decimal form is 0.125? So much math. I hate it. Negative 0.125. Alright, so that should be good. Measure here.
So what is that supposed to be?
This is a part to hold together 2 tables from IKEA. So they slide together like I had shown earlier, but you weren't paying attention.
I saw you slice on the guy.
Huh. Whoa.
So what was wrong with the IKEA? It says it's IKEA stuff.
So they're right next to each other, and I want them to stay next to each other. Right now, Mike's solution for that was to use Ethernet cable and wrap it around it, tie it really tight, which works really well. But
I was gonna say like blue tape or duct tape.
no, I wanted
Because you can get pink duct tape. Oh hell, I'll buy you that. Super glue, JB Weld. What else is there? Liquid nail. Big ass fucking screw. Midget from the Philippines.
No,
No what?
I'm placing this order, Mike. Unless you say you want something else.
Nope.
Shipping to work. It'll be there Wednesday.
Aw.
It's not gonna be there tomorrow.
Just overnight it. Come on.
That actually was not an option. All right, it's ordered.
So is this for work desk or at home desk?
Work.
Where?
I'm not sure what I'm doing for my home desk yet.
So your work desks are from IKEA?
Yeah, I showed you a picture of it.
Yeah.
Candy-
Well,
candy
okay,
desk?
so the stuff you made for your desk.
Yeah,
not,
that's
not
all.
your desk.
Oh yeah, not the desk. The
Okay, fair
standing-
enough.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, I was confused. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Which doesn't take much anymore to confuse me. So. It's all good.
Mike, can you 3D print
Oh,
with
shit.
multiple colors?
Um,
Are there printers that do that, or
Yes.
Yeah, the dual heads.
no, well, actually, they're coming out with something that's even cooler than that.
Okay.
There's a
my
multi-material.
God, this guy made a weapon. He made a push pin shuriken. So
Meet the original
it's
Prusa
designed to
Multi-Material
hold,
Upgrade
like
2.0,
thumbtacks.
our unique solution which lets you print with up
Or
to
you
5
throw
filaments.
it. We just skip ahead to the good bits here.
So basically what that does is you have a different so you have like a different slicer, and then the slicer knows which colors to use and how much of it to use, so it will push through a certain amount of that color filament and then cut it, and then push through a different color filament and then cut that. So you just have the one printer head and then a whole bunch of different colors, up to 5 I think for this one.
So how does it know, or how does it not?
So it knows exactly how much filament it's going to use for each color, and then it'll
Yeah.
anything that doesn't get used to like clean it out, it like uses like a scrub thing, so it like builds a thing off to the side that's just basically junk parts.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So I really want that. That'd be so awesome.
Is there like a special so in your program, can you tell it colors to do somehow?
Yeah.
I wonder how like detailed it is. Like the DPI.
They show like some pretty decent shit with it. Like,
Yeah.
I think you can see the stuff in the background actually has been printed at it in the very beginning.
So how does it? So it automatically loads the next. So it just knows, or do you have to sit there and like, okay, well, I need to add blue now, I need to add red.
No, it knows. So it knows what the colors are that you added, and then you assign different objects in the STL, which is like the 3D object or whatever. So it slices it, and then it just knows how much filament to use, or for whatever color you assigned, it'll know how much to use.
Yeah. Pretty cool. It's only $300.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. The printer itself is a lot of money, and they're not fully finished. Because this is the printer I want, but it's like $700.
Are you sending me something?
No,
Oh, that's the one you
the
want?
Prusa printer is the one I want. He's like the leader right now in like everybody says it's the best, even though like a third of the printer is 3D printed. Except for like the metal bits. I don't know how to get this. I want to draw a line from that point.
Awesome, neat circle making you were doing.
Shut up.
I don't know what you're trying to do.
I want to draw a fucking line from this point 2 inches. I don't know where.
People 3D print drones and then just get their own motors
Yeah, dude, it's awesome.
and cameras. Oh my god! $10, $5. Man, this is. Dude, I can build my own drone. I wonder what the distance of it is. I have to have my own controller, I guess. Dude.
Fuck.
Freaking Amazon's gonna think I have a 3D printer now and just start suggesting all this 3D printer stuff.
Is that a bad thing?
No. Really.
Mm.
How tall are you gonna make it?
This is a 1/2 inch.
Are you gonna go taller?
I can. I just was. This is proof of concept phase.
Yeah.
So I want to add a spacer at 2 inches to like add that like 1/4 of an inch spacer that I think it's probably gonna have. But
What do you mean? Spacer, I don't get it.
I know what I can do. Zero. Okay. Delete this whole thing. Delete. 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 God damn it. Go away. Delete. Sketch. There we go. So 2 inches. So 0.25. Oh, damn. I don't think it's that far. We'll see. Just make a rectangle. Are you still there?
Me?
Yeah. So basically, what, because I think that there's a space in between, like, the top, like, there's a space in between the edge of it. I don't even know how to explain that.
Hmm.
So the legs aren't side by side because they're not quite at the edge of the table.
Yeah, that fucker conceded.
Yeah, you kicked his ass.
I did. He was kicking mine until I got some good cards. And he's like, I'm done. So is print time pretty good?
What?
Or is print time pretty good or reasonable?
I guess so. It could be better. But I don't know how much better because I don't really have a whole lot to do. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. So this square is the table leg. And then this is just a spacer to keep them apart the seam a distance. So when you take this, delete.
There's that much of a gap between them?
It's only a 1/4 of an inch.
They're not right up against each other?
No, but that looks like it's too big.
That looks like it's too big, yeah.
But it's only a 1/4 of an inch.
You're able to measure it?
No, I mean that I drew. What I just drew is only a 1/4 of an inch.
Oh. And your reasoning for wanting that is what?
To keep them parallel, and then it'll keep this stuck to one of them. Like this'll like kind of clamp it in. So like you'll have to stretch it around it, and then it'll just kind of clamp on there. So if I Control C, Control V that, and then I circle it. F. Circle it this way. Bring
Funny
it
that I'm
back.
so far behind you. I don't actually know.
So then it'd fit like that. Now I kind of wish that was centered.
What was?
The locking mechanism.
Not sure you're gonna be able to, but maybe. Could.
I could really make the locking mechanism inside the little gap thing too.
Inside the gap. I guess you could. I don't know. That's only like a 1/4 inch to work with, though.
This is an 1/8 of an inch. This is so tiny.
Oh yeah, no. The thing is, though, it's gonna have to be tight.
That's what
It's gonna have to be a snug fit. Well, because it has to stay up at the top, because that's where the whole thing falls apart. So is that gonna work, or I could just jam some spacers in between there? You know, you can print me a few spacers, like wedges that I can slide into the edge.
Yeah. I don't know. It was tight on there when I did it, so I don't think that it's gonna slide down at all.
Okay.
Like just the 2 inches is so exact that it was a snug fit. I mean, like we can print this in like a 1/4 inch height or whatever, and then just test it. I can bring my caliper. I'm gonna actually go get the case for it and put it in my bag. I want to open this bag of candy. Stupid Halloween.
Why don't you open a bag of candy?
It's not even for Halloween. Angela's doing a thing at oh, here it is. Belleville High School, like a sign up thing so that people can come get free houses. Oh wait, no.
What? God's friggin' Instagram read what I just bought from Amazon.
Although that's not a bad thing, to be honest.
Is it though? It's reading my emails.
No, it's reading your bookmarks.
I don't know what it's reading. I don't know where Instagram got that from.
Well, Facebook does the same thing.
Well, did it read my cookies or something?
Yeah.
But I bought it on my PC. I wasn't on my phone.
Right. Well, your PC has got an Instagram link, and it knows. It just knows. No, it's not for me. I know. I know, but then it's open, and you have to explain why it's open to other people. Well, my fiance couldn't. I was actually surprised when I printed this out at work. It only took like 25 minutes to print that little tiny thing that I printed, but how perfectly it fit for just eyeballing the.
Yeah.
I think it's like 2 inches. It was like dead on. Jeremy sent me an email or a text.
Yes, I sent you an email.
What's that?
It's a rectangle with a plate and a thumb screw. Done.
For what? Oh.
Whatever you're trying to make.
To hold these things together?
Well, it's not. It's drilling. That thumb screw would go into like hollow particle board. I don't know if that would work.
Well,
It's
it's
not
the
even
thumb
particle
screw
board.
is to tighten it down with the board and then inside. So the
Yeah,
thumb
so you
screw is
So if
just.
there's any slop, you just tighten it up.
Shut up, Jeremy.
Shut up. Okay, I'm done.
You want to use a 3D printer, man?
You can use a 3D printer.
What do
3D
you
print
mean?
that. You can do
For a
the thumb
thumb
screw. You can do the plate. You can do the bracket. All of it. Or make it out of wood.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then play Game of League of Legends.
This looks like the stuff that goes around like the Chinese food restaurant menu.
It does. Fury. Actually, I'll just say goodbye now.
Okay, bye now.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Huh?
Bye. Bye.
Okay.